Hi, my name is Brian Johnson, and I'm one of the pastors at Williamsburg United Methodist Church, and this is our weekly midweek video talking about faith, life, something that's going on in the world. Right now, we are talking about back to school, because at least in my life, it is back to school season. Today, I drove into work at the church, driving past lots of college students, whether that's returning students holding up signs to direct new students, or lots of new students and parents getting dropped off at William Mary. The parents aren't getting dropped off. They're dropping the students off, and then they're leaving, I think. I don't know. I don't have a college kid yet. I think it works like that. Anyway, so there's the energy of new school right across the street here at Williamsburg United Methodist Church with our friends at William and Mary. I'm also a parent, and I've got two kids going back to school, and so I am deep in school shopping lists and trying to make sure we have all the right colored notebooks and those little ones that would have like the Dalmatian thing on it. I don't know. They look like they're little books you write in. I don't know. They're called something, and I forget what they're called. Anyway, composition notebooks. There we go. Anyway, so we're thinking about getting all those things, getting lined up, getting started for the new school year. And the new school year is a time that's full of excitement and also stress, anxiety, worry. It's an excitement over the new thing. It's opportunity to make new friends and learn new things and grow and take next steps. It's also a time when folks are worried, right? Will I be able to make new friends? Will I be able to succeed in this new thing? There's stress about fitting in. Maybe if you're starting a new level of school, right? Going up from elementary school to middle school, or middle school to high school, or goodness gracious, starting college. There's all of these feelings. And what I want to offer you is simply a word of blessing, a word of reminder that God is faithful and good and God is with you, a word of grace that if you're worried about whether or not you're going to screw up, you probably are going to screw up, and that's not a bad thing, because all of us are going to screw up in this journey. I was saying in my sermon this coming Sunday, if you're a student, you're probably going to get it wrong this year, at least a little bit. If you're a parent, you're going to get it wrong in parenting your student, at least a little bit this year. If you're a teacher, you're going to get it wrong at least a little bit this year. You're also going to get it right some too. But it's going to be messy sometimes, and that's okay. But what I want to offer you is a word of hope, that in the messiness, that's not the thing that defines who you are. In the stumbles and the falls, that's not the thing that defines who you are. In all the worries you have about this new school year, that's not the final word. I hope that this new school year is full of joy and excitement and opportunity to grow, and I believe it will be. We are praying for you. If you're a student or you're a grandparent of a kid going back to school who's worried about them, if you're a teacher who's sad about your summer break being over, or if you're a school administrator who's excited to get the teachers back, or maybe not excited to get the teachers back, who knows? However you're feeling, we are praying that God is going to be at work through you, because we believe God is at work through you. Your work, your studying, your learning, your teaching is a calling, and it's something where God will show up. God will be there in the learning. God will be there in the relationships. God will be there in the moments when you feel like, ugh, I can't do this. God, the one who is crucified and resurrected, our Lord Jesus Christ, is with us when it feels like things aren't going right, is with us in the worry. Jesus knows what it means to worry and to fear. Jesus sitting in the Garden of Gethsemane praying to God the Father to be set free from what he knows is going to happen and he doesn't want to happen, right? We know that when it's hard in the new school year, God goes with us in that. When it's joyous in the new school year, God celebrates with us. When we are in tears because we can't figure out how to do that math homework, or because the friend who we thought we made is actually been unkind to us, or because we did something that we regret doing, God is with us in that. In the new friendships and new relationships, God is with us, and in the hurt, God is with us. So I pray that this will be a year of building deeper relationships for you. I pray that for you or for the student in your life, this will be a time of creating a community of love, a community of care, people who will be there for you, who will show up for you. I hope that there's time of joy and excitement. In my home, there's a mixture of excitement to be back with friends and worry about all the new things that are coming, the new levels of challenge. I would imagine you might be experiencing that. And if you are, I pray you know that God shows up in those relationships. God shows up in the joy. And God also holds you when you're anxious and when you're nervous. We are praying for you. May this year be a blessing to you. May you grow in ways that are exciting. May you experience God's wonder and care. May you step out in faith and boldness to do things that you don't think you can do. May you show up for people in your circles who seem lonely. May you be the kind of person who sits with someone. May the student in your life be that kind of person. And may you know that we are with you on this journey, and that more importantly, God is with you in this journey. We this Sunday are going to be blessing and praying over students as part of our worship, and teachers and parents of students. We're going to be praying over all those who are impacted by the return to school as part of our back to school blessing in each one of our worship services. We hope you'll be there with us to celebrate. We've got a little backpack tag for students and teachers and administrators that you can take with you and remind you of how much you are beloved. So we're praying for you. God is with you. God is faithful. As you take your next steps on this journey, you do not journey alone, because you journey alongside the church, and more importantly, you journey held in the arms of our God, who never abandons us. Have a great start to the school year. We're excited for you. Peace. You are loved.